According to our sources, she allegedly said she was going to give Trump an ultimatum. It's Ivana or me. Well, we tried to reach Miss Maples today. She was unavailable, and her publicist said Miss Maples has nothing to do with the Trump's problems. A spokesman for Mr. Trump said, quote, Mr. Trump has lots of friends. Some of them are women. Whoever his friends are, the real issue is who's going to get all the goodies, the mansions, the yachts, the helicopters, the real estate empire. Don't forget the money. According to Trump, the couple has an ironclad prenuptial agreement that gives Ivana $20 to $25 million, the 45-room home in Greenwich, and custody of the couple's 3 children. But how binding are prenuptial agreements?
Most agreements, whether they're prenuptial or to buy a ton of steel, stand up. But that doesn't mean hus won't be set aside. Just can't tell.
And sure enough, late today, Mrs. Trump's lawyer, Michael Kennedy, issued a statement stating, we do not consider the prenuptial agreement to be serious. It will have no relevance to the court because it is unconscionable and fraudulent. Perhaps in anticipation of just such a fight, Trump spokespeople all day today have been feeding reporters, this one included, some pretty nasty stories about Mrs. Trump's alleged lack of management abilities. So the lines have been drawn, the positions have been publicly taken, and now the lawyers will be working well into tonight and many nights to come, settling on those many Trump dollars. Judy Licht, Fox News, Channel 5. But for the 76 million of us baby boomers who are rapidly approaching middle age, the ugly and somewhat depressing truth stares us in the face every morning. And don't think the cosmetic companies haven't noticed. Hungry for the baby boomers' big bucks, this past year, every one of them has entered the marketplace with expensive new skin creams that promise remarkable breakthroughs in anti-aging. Cleverly worded ads that suggest a strong link between science and their product. Lancome's niacin claims to be, quote, a scientific discovery that mimics the skin's intercellular structure. Yet none of these cosmetic companies has published any data proving any scientific discoveries in any scientific journal. When we try to talk with the cosmetic companies about these new products, none of them would agree to talk on or off camera. But the bottom line has got to be, with all of this expensive hype, are these new products any different? Ralph Lauren is a legend who has made his fortune recreating an American fantasy tradition of the wild and woolly West and the wealthy Eastern wasp. And we're buying it up as never before. Bloomingdale's alone sells $50 million of his stuff a year, so they're celebrating his 20 years in the business. This after the Museum of American Folk Art saluted his contributions to American design just a few weeks ago. What's his reaction to all this acclaim?
I wonder if my old girlfriends remember.
Do you think that that's what really motivates most people? Yeah, I think in a way it
Yeah, I think you want your old neighborhood to know what you're doing.
It's impossible for them not to, with his clothing for men, women, and children, his home furnishings, his fragrance, luggage, and everything else. Ralph Lauren is the single most successful designer in American history. You might say that Ralph Lauren's genius is that he has done for adults what Walt Disney has done for kids. Both of them have taken the best of certain American traditions and glamorized them, and then turned them into vast theme parks. Theme parks we all can't seem to get enough of. I think people come here to either be the best or experience the best. But no one comes here to live a kind of passive, contemplative life. You get eaten alive if you did.